You should know by now that I'm a firm believer in building out your custom CSS frameworks within your website for your font clamping, maybe your colors or styling for buttons and things like that. But sometimes dropping everything into the custom CSS part of your site settings can get very unwieldy, especially if you have loads and loads of codes. So something I don't often talk about that you probably do want to start implementing if you are using loads and loads of CSS is to start sticking them in your custom codes. The benefit of doing it in the custom CSS for site settings is that everything is here. So if you want to make a wide change to your website, you can just jump in and do it. But if you get a little bit lost or worried about, well, I got this code in, I got a bit more code and a bit more code in, I'm getting confused with what does what, make sure you use comments. What you want to be doing is what you want to be using is the custom code feature within Elementor. So I'm just going to take this code and I'm going to copy it. And then back in the WordPress dashboard, I'm going to go to Elementor and go to custom code. So here's one I made earlier, the CTA styles. I'm going to go in and edit and just show you that what if I've got a call to action widget and I'm applying particular styles to the heading, the text and all of that. I could, if I want, stick it into site settings, custom CSS, but then I might have other code, and then it just gets very confusing for some people. So I could go and just drop it in here. So I know that anything to do with my CTA style, that code is over there. I'm going to go and add new code. I'm going to call it color whitening, and then I'm going to add in the syntax style. Now, this is quite important. If you go and paste in any code, it will just show the code in your page just as text, which looks really, really awful. If you are going to drop in any JavaScript code, make sure your syntax is script and then close off the script. But if you are adding in any CSS, don't make the mistake of just copy and pasting over. You'll realize as soon as you go to the page, you're going to see loads of text at the top. So make sure you've wrapped it within style and then paste in your code. If I go back to Elementor Custom Code, you can see the new custom code is added called color whitening. Let's go back to my page. I go back into site settings, custom CSS, and I'm now going to completely remove this code. And even though I've removed it, and I'll hit save changes as well, the class name and what that code was doing in terms of whitening my base color has not been removed. And the reason it's not removed is because it's in the custom code. If you find that you've got too much code, maybe you've got font clamp rules, you've got some button rules, but then you have some other button rules and then some other button rules, and it gets very mind-blowingly awful in your head, then using the custom code within Elementor, the WordPress Elementor custom code might help you out. Hey, I'm Imran from Web Squadron. Hope you like, subscribe, share, and follow. I'll see you soon.